How's it going, everyone? It's Kevin from Balls to You. I've done one of these videos before, but being as it's that time of year, we're going to do it again. This is setting up your egg box. Okay, guys, this is an idiot's proof, because I am an idiot, way of doing things. Okay, I like to keep things simple, so keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. Okay, so this is a Wham shoe box. It's called Wham shoe because it comes in a pack of 3, and I presume you can keep your shoes in them, which whoever wants to keep shoes in a box, I have no idea. However, these work fantastic for your egg box. You can use other tubs. I like this diameter, I like this depth. You can Google Wham, and that's WHAM shoebox on Google, and you can get the dimensions. The only thing I do with this tub is put a 1/8 hole either side, just so it allows a little bit of air movement on top and over the eggs. Okay, this is a no-nonsense way of doing stuff. So that is my egg box. The lid just clips on. Is it airtight? I don't know. I don't think it is, but either way it works fine. Okay, I don't need to put any film over the top or anything like that, because the method we use is idiot proof, like I said. So I'll get back to that in a minute. So that's the egg box. Okay, the substrate I use is a vermiculite. Okay, get it from any garden centre. Okay, there are different elements regarding coarse or fine. This doesn't say either. To be honest with you guys, it really, I've used both. It makes no difference. I think this is a medium, but like I said, guys, this is vermiculite that I use. You can use whatever you want. This is what I use, and it's done me fantastic over the years. So vermiculite, straightforward, pretty easy garden centre stuff. I think it's about £6 a bag. Okay, so that's that. So try and make this as quick and easy as possible. So we take our egg box, and I'm going to fill it up with vermiculite. You're probably wondering how much to use. Well, to be honest with you guys, I try to make it roughly about an inch or half an inch to an inch thickness all the way around once it's leveled. Okay, so it's about an inch thickness all the way around. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our warm water from the kettle. I tend to use it from the kettle, and we just tip it in. You're probably thinking, how much water is he using? Well, to be honest with you guys, there is no measurement, and I'll explain why in a minute. The reason why we use no measurements regarding the water to vermiculite is because we're not sitting the eggs directly on top of the vermiculite. So if you were doing a situation where you were mixing the vermiculite with the water to lay the eggs directly on top, then long story short, yes, there would be a ratio, and that ratio would be, you'd pick up the stuff, you'd squeeze it so no water comes out, but as you can see there is water coming out of this. Okay, then when you hold it, it still stays clumped together. That would be the consistency of what you would be looking for if you were mixing to put the eggs directly on top. However, a lot of people stress and panic that, you know, I need to add more water halfway through the incubation, or I've added too much and the eggs emerge in water and all that sort of stuff. Guys, don't stress yourself out. Okay, you don't need to do that. This is the way I've done it for years, and this is an idiot's way, and it's, like I said, because I'm an idiot, and this works fantastic. Okay, so So all we're going to do, level it out again. That's probably expanding now to about 1.5 inches to 2 inches thickness, and the egg crate sits on top. Simple, dead easy. Let me explain a few things. The reason why we're not worried about the water to vermiculite ratio is because, first of all, the tub isn't a fully sealed tub. We know we've got air holes, and I'm pretty confident that when it clicks down it's not an airtight seal. So humidity, a lot of people stress about humidity in their egg tubs. I've never put a humidity gauge in there and tested for humidity through the years I've been doing it. Okay, so the reason why we use an egg crate, okay, is so the eggs do not touch the vermiculite. And this is where the water to vermiculite ratio doesn't matter, okay, because the eggs are not touching the substrate or the vermiculite, okay, they're sitting on top of the egg crate. You can use a water only egg incubation box. However, I don't advise that, simply because if ever you were, because obviously what you do is you put the egg crate on some blocks and then fill it with water, so obviously the water isn't touching the egg crate, but there's water in there and not vermiculite. If for whatever reason the eggs were to roll off into the water, I'd be devastated. The worst, if these are going to roll or fall off due to me moving the egg crate, moving the egg box around in the incubator, the worst that's going to happen is they're just going to fall onto the vermiculite. So everyone's got their own method. I'm not knocking no one's method. This is my method. It's plain and simple, and if you guys are getting into the hobby, this is the easiest way to do it. Okay, so your eggs are going to sit on top, okay, they're not going to touch the vermiculite. This egg crate, for those in the UK, because we do struggle with soft stuff like this, I got it from a pond centre that do pond stuff, you know, fish and all that. And basically what this is, it's a sheet of, obviously as you can see, black plastic crate, and all I do is cut it down to size, about £3 a sheet, cut it down to size, to whatever size you want, and it fits in and it does the job fantastic. And that's it. Really easy, really simple, straightforward, no worries. I don't ever check it. Well, I do check the eggs halfway through and towards the end of incubation, but it's not, I'm not checking them because of the water or the humidity content. I'm just literally checking the eggs, making sure that they're all okay, there's none gone bad, all that sort of stuff. But I never worry about the vermiculite and the water setup, okay, never worry about it. So what we're doing is we're getting some egg crates, egg tubs ready for our eggs, which we're due to expect obviously towards the end of this month. And basically if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So get these ready, get them in the incubator, get them up to temperature, so when your females do lay, you've got a couple of egg boxes ready to go, and you can just drop the eggs on and away you go. A lot of people panic and they lastminute.com, oh, I've not got the egg box ready. Get them ready before, guys. Real easy, simple tip, okay? Get it ready, get it in the incubator, so that when your females lay, the eggs go on, job done, okay? Hope this helps. By all means, guys, if you wish to comment in the comment boxes below, I love reading your comments. And again, thanks for all your support, keep them coming. And again, it's just really easy, really simple. And again, for those people who are like me, who like things plain and simple, this is the easiest and the most effective way of incubating your eggs. Okay everyone, thanks for watching, hope you're all okay, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.